Okay, and we're back. Scenario-based nurture automation is our topic for this video series. As you can see here, we have our marketing process, generate, capture, store, and nurture. One of the processes that you should have implemented within your organization so you can sufficiently generate leads and at the end of the day, close more sales. Now, we talked to several of our clients, more so in the real estate industry, because we know that we need to help our clients in this area. We've had to get involved with some of their sales processes, which is fine. That's what we're going to be talking about here in the scenario-based nurture automation follow-up process. Okay, so right here we're working at the system, the process level, incorporating system, people, and processes in this process per se, the sales and follow-up process, nurture automation process, to make sure that we capture all the leads and work those leads so that we close more deals. Now, scenario-based nurture automation helps your staff stay in front of potential clients and or leads by putting them into the right scenarios, making sure that people, processes, and systems work together, meaning that they're optimized, streamlined, and work in a synergistic manner. At the process level, we're talking about right now, so at the end of the day, productivity, efficiency, and profitability are the main factors driving this whole entire thing, right? At the end of the day, you got to make money, and this is having processes has been proven, and there's a multi-billion-dollar industry developed around this to make sure that organizations have their processes developed. Now, we're going to really talk about implementation and having a CRM so that a lot of these tasks that we talk about in the scenario-based nurture automation are automatically disseminated to the client and internally to let you know what you should be doing if there's some manual steps in the process. So we've come to phase number 6 in stage 2 implementation. We have the action implementation or action item implementation. Here, the scenario-based workflows or scenario-based automation workflows are implemented into the business now that we've tested it, right, and make sure that they work. Most commonly, this phase consists of sales staff training, which is going to be very important, and CRM programming, which is also very important. One thing that we also utilize here, and we actually start from the phase 1, is the whole adopting the mind of change or the change methodology permeated through this whole entire aspect, but that's a whole different story. But making sure that we now train the staff because they may have a new tool that they have to use, making sure that they have the cheat sheets, and making sure that the CRM is programmed. So now that everything has been written out, is now programmed into the system so that we can do things automatically, and that's important. You have to have a CRM that has automation, or it behoove you, and for efficiency standpoint, of making sure that the automation factor is within your CRM so that your sales staff can be as efficient and as productive as possible on a daily basis. Even if they're out of the office, we can still have some things that are operational in the background that's critically important. So here's our whole entire scenario-based nurture automation process. We take it through 2 different stages. Stage number 1, stage number 2. Identify, map, workflow development, action item outline, action item development, and action item implementation. Here is my contact information. Feel free to give me a call, email me, let's talk. And I'll make actually one more video. I just thought about it. Just kind of what I don't like doing is making sure that you don't have a way to have someone do this for you. So I'm going to make one more video in this series, and we'll talk about that. Okay? Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.